It's 2026, and like most other internet dwellers, I'm wondering which resolutions to make so 2026 just isn't another flaming train wreck. Here are 3 tips for making resolutions that might actually stick. 1. The yearly theme. The first one comes from CGB Grey. In one of his older videos, he talks about doing a yearly theme. Resolutions are hard to stick to. Once you break a streak, you abandon the whole thing. So instead of, I will not eat junk food or I will not drunk dial my exes when I'm lonely, make it the year of less. Less junk food, less hangovers, less walks of shame, less careless purchases. Maybe it's the year of saying yes. Yes to opportunities, yes to social gatherings. Or maybe it's the year of being outside, the year of compliments to myself and to others, the year of saving, the year of vulnerability, the year of gratitude, self-respect, boundaries. I mean, you can think of so many different things. Because what we're really doing is creating a lens in which to filter our decisions through. No, we can't be perfect, and progress is not linear, right? You're gonna have days where you're on and days where you're off. But if you're putting everything through this filter, you will see compounding over time, you made so many better decisions for you and most likely the people around you. Number 2, the 80-20 rule or the Pareto principle. This is the idea that roughly 80% of outcomes come from 20% of causes. There are a lot of things that I would like to change this year. I probably have at least 10 to 100, but that's not really realistic. So when choosing a resolution, you have to ask, which habit is responsible for most of my unhappiness or stunted growth? For example, you might want to have a richer social life, exercise more, read more books, spend more time with family, volunteer, get promoted at work, doom scroll less. Well, if doom scrolling is eating up 2 to 14 hours of your day, what do you think is going to happen when you start to limit that or get rid of it altogether? You're not going to have shit to do. So you'll probably read a book, go to the gym, go for a run, definitely spend less money on impulse TikTok buys, and you're definitely not going to want to snack while reading Icebreaker, getting the presumably moist pages caked in a fluorescent cheese dust. So try picking one habit, maybe 2, that will have the most exponential impact across your entire life. 3. Identity-based change. I want to become someone who's healthy, not only in mind, but body and spirit. So I'll take on a challenge, build a habit, and one day become the man I've always dreamed of becoming, who will whisk me away on his proverbial yacht of self-fulfillment. But this doesn't work. Diets are temporary, and most resolutions fail because we dip our toes into uncomfortable water. And I don't know about you, but if it's cold, I'm yanking my little piggies out. Instead, you have to tell yourself, this is who I am. Now, I'm financially responsible. I'm a person with a newly painted apartment. I'm a pretty good clog dancer. What does a pretty good clog dancer do for an hour a day? He pulls out his clogs and starts abolishing the laminate finish in his living room. And over time, when you do the things the dancer does, you become the dancer. You are the dancer. Because it's not just calendars and to-do lists, it's affirmations. It's rewriting your personal narrative. It's changing how you tell yourself who you are. And maybe a small level of delusion. And when you change your identity, your actions no longer need constant motivation. They just are who you are. Let's flip it on its head real quick. I know you're not a thief. So when you're standing in front of that priceless banana duct taped to a wall, what's stopping you from just ripping it off the wall and running to the nearest 7-Eleven where it loses its identity and you're scot-free? Riches beyond your wildest dream. Nothing's stopping you. Nothing's starting you. Of course not. Because that's just not you, right? You're not a thief. You're not a cheater. You're not a liar. You don't really need motivation at all to not do those things. So change what you tell yourself. Change the narrative in your head. Fight back against that ego that wants to keep you safe. No, you're not good enough. No, you can't do it. We'll never do it. No one will ever love me. No one will ever want to me. No, none of this is easy, but one of the most efficient ways to become who you are is by telling yourself who you are now, today. So that's all. I've got plenty to work on myself, and I'm looking forward to hearing what your resolutions are for 2026. So, Happy New Year, guys.